Alrighty, so here is everything you didn't want to know about the finances of the American States Water Company. So I looked into some niche specifics about this company. Let's talk about it. All right, first off, what is it? So it's a water and electricity utility company. Their subsidiaries, US or ASUS is actually works as a government contractor for the US Water System Service. When was it founded? It was founded in 1929. Where? In San Dimas, California, right there, south of Los Angeles, where HQ is still located to this day, although it operates all around the state of California. Who the current CEO and president is this guy. It's as well as all subsidiaries. This man is Robert J. Sprowls. Weird last name, if you ask me, but I'm not here to judge. And the other who is how many employees do they have, which is 728 currently working at the offices, not including outside contractors. And to whom the company, as well as its subsidiaries, currently serves 261,000 customer connections throughout the state of California. Alrighty. All right. Parent company is the American States Water Company. However, it has two subsidiaries. The Golden State Water Company, which provides for mostly private businesses and homes, as well as the American States Utility Services, which is what we talked about earlier, that works for the government as its water service contact. All right, now for the boring stuff. This is their financial highlights. So according to their annual report in 2022, in their regulated utilities, they've invested over $690 million in the last 5 years to improve water and electric reliability and to reduce water loss throughout our systems. Their capital spending in 2022 was more than 167 million, a record high for the company, with over 21 million invested in environmental control facilities. So basically, they just wanted to show you that they were expanding their finances as they've increased to be able to provide better for all of their clients. So now we'll talk about more specifics about their finances. So first of all, it increased their total receivables. So this is the net money owed to a company by customers minus the money owed that will likely never be paid. So it did go up pretty generously from previous years. Oddly enough, 2020's number was actually do I have the numbers here? Yeah, they're there. 2020's number was 67.18. And though still lower than 2022 and 2021. It surprised me that it was an increase from 2019, as I expected, with my uneducated in business brain, I expected that from the impact of COVID, you would expect to see numbers to be much lower following the Corona crisis, since so many people had been unable to pay their bills previously, but their number actually went up. So that surprised me. Next, so first we'll look at their total current assets, and then we'll look at total assets overall for the year of for the past 5 years. So their high was in 2020 with 157.12. They generally increase over the past 5 years, with their lowest being in 2019. And then there was a slight drop off in 2021 with 138.05, with a slight pickup in 2022 to 151. Then for total assets, there was a gradual increase over the past 5 years at an average of about 7.35% that each year. It was a pretty steady growth. If you look at it, it was pretty much about 8% pretty generally, with a little bit of an outlier that I forgot the year of at the moment. Yeah. Okay, next, liabilities. Also a general increase, obvious, to combat the makes sense with their general increase over assets. So with this, the total liability also increased with an average of about 8.15% each year. So a little bit higher liabilities than there was assets. So these two numbers of increase over the past 5 years lead me to assume an overall growth in business, which can be seen in the total equity. So over the past 5 years, you can see a gradual increase in equity with a average of about 5.85, which is a number we kind of expected to see since the liability was a higher increase each year than the assets. And overall, that just means a generally growing business. So it looks like this water company is doing pretty good, given that it is increasing its monopoly over water services in California. And I would for sure recommend investing in this company, as it looks like it's been doing well over the past 5 years. Thank you for listening. Bye.